And so now I want everyone to imagine and envision that we now, under this tent, represent the world's population, roughly 7.4 billion people. That's what this group represents. Okay, we got that. Look around. This is the global population. All right, everyone please sit down. Some of you guys are going to get a little exercise right now. If you're sitting in tables 1 through 68, please stand up again. Okay? You represent approximately, and these numbers may have changed slightly, 80% of the world's population. Roughly 5.9 billion people who've never traveled more than 100 miles from their home. Please sit down. I got some more for you. Okay. If you're sitting in tables 33 to 75, please stand up. Okay? You represent approximately 50% of the world's population, approximately 3.7 billion people that live on less than $2 a day. 1 billion of which live on less than $1 a day. Please sit down. Tables 1 to 32, please stand up. You represent 37% of the world's population, about 2.5 billion people that don't have access to adequate sanitation. They don't have access to clean water. Please sit down. Tables 40 to 54, please stand up. You represent 15% of the world's population, roughly 1.1 billion people, 2/3 of who are women, who are unable to read or write. Please sit down. Tables 21 to 30, please stand up. You represent 11% of the world's population, roughly 860 million people who suffer from chronic hunger. Please sit down. This young lady in the red top, please stand up. Yep, you. You represent 1/100th of 1% of the world's population that has the privilege of attending an American research institution such as ours. All right? Please sit down. So with that, you have a responsibility. All right? You have an obligation for achievement. The world needs you to realize your dreams, and we're here to support you. All right? The world needs you to serve and help the various groups that just stood up, whether it be globally, and it's different. The time I graduated in '88, it's a much different world now. Everything's global. You know, it's not just, hey, I want to go to Silicon Valley, hey, I want to go to Wall Street. I mean, you guys can go anywhere in the world. The world is smaller now. All right? It's your responsibility, your obligation to use what you've gained here, all right, at the best institution in the world, all right, with the best teachers in the world, with the best coaches in the world, with the best preparation in the world, all right? It's your obligation to give back, to serve, to lead.